Good morning, everyone. It's almost 11:13. So, shall we start now? Everyone.
Yes, good morning. We can start.
Okay. Let me share my screen first. Okay. So, now we are in day two, and these are some topics which we are going to cover today, like accessing individual elements from a particular string. You know what is a string, right? After that, we'll continue with string operators, right? We'll continue with string slices. Okay. In slices, we'll see the indexing also. Likewise, we have string handling, right? This is quite good and quite important topic for the string data type. For next is if we have time, if we uh, so we'll complete operators in Python, right? These are some operators, right? Like arithmetic operators, assignment operators, relational operators, logical operators, bitwise, which is something called most important operator in Python, right? And if uh, times allow, membership operator will be covered, and after that, identity operator, right? So let's start the session, right? Okay, so right. First of all, we have two operation, right? In in indexing, in string operation, we'll have indexing and slicing, right? So what is indexing? The purpose of indexing operation is that to get a particular character from str data or object. What is str? Str str is nothing but string, right? And everything which is storing something or which is stored in something, right, that is called as object. Got it? So anything, if I go for a is equals to 10, so 10 is the object, right? 10 is the object which is storing in a. Got it? So this is the syntax how we can actually declare the str object. Okay. And here index can be either positive or negative, right? We can go for this. Let me show with the example. Okay. So if someone just missed yesterday's session, they can easily understand this. If I have a string, right, and this is actually a variable, it could be anything except, can anyone tell me what's the rule of actually declaring this string or any variable? Sorry, any variable. Can anyone tell me what is the rule of declaring variable? Anyone? Right. Got it. parties. Okay. So what are the rules E can declare in single or double? Sorry, I didn't get you, Subbu. What's this? E can declare. Okay, you are talking about string. Not, no, I'm not talking about string. I'm talking about the variable which stores any object, right? So I'm talking about the variable. So what is the rule of declaring the variable? Can anyone? Okay. So it should be in the form of except except underscore. We cannot use any symbols, right? Special symbols. Like we cannot go with hash, or we cannot go with and one or and number. Okay, we cannot store like this. Okay, so it will give us syntax error. So except underscore. So what is underscore? This. So this is now possible. Got it? So in string handling, we also need to declare some variable. So I am declaring variable as string. It could be anything, right? It could be, it can be your name also, right? So string. String is nothing but a group of characters. So I am just going to have some group of characters like uh, hi everyone. I am Python, right? So this is actually a string. Okay. This is actually a string group of characters. Okay. In between this, we can have numbers also. We can have extra uh, special symbols also. Okay. Anything inside this, anything can be stored, right? So if I go for type of type of string. Okay. So this is nothing but str. Okay, this is nothing but str. So we have the variable and we have the object as str. Got it? Everyone got it? Just type in the chat box, please. That will definitely boost me. Okay. So as we can see, this is my string data type. Got it? This is my string data type. After this, if I go for okay. So I go for next thing, which is nothing but here okay. If we enter valid index, then we get the character from strobj. Strobj means string object. If we enter invalid index, we got index error, right? If we are entering something wrong here, we'll get index error. Got it? We'll get index error. Now, if I go after this, so my second thing is slicing. What is slicing? Okay, let's see indexing first. Okay, let's see indexing first. So I have this. Hi everyone, I am Python, right? So as you all know, Python index starting from anyone. Python is index is starting from 0. Great. So Python is index is starting from 0 and end with n minus 1. N is nothing but our number. Number means whatever the range we want, that would be the n minus 1. Got it? So here, what is, can anyone say, tell me what is the zeroth index here? What is the zeroth index here? Anyone? What is the zeroth index here? Great. Srija, great. So H is actually a zero index, zeroth index. So likewise, we have H as zero index, one as I as first index. So if I go for string of 0, I'll get H. If I go for string of 1, I'll get I. If I go for string of 2, what should be the answer of this? Can anyone tell me? Anyone?
J.
Sorry, can anyone tell?
J.
Okay, Srija, you are right. Great, great. You are right. So we get space, right? So this is actually we are performing indexing here, right? So if I want some specific word, for example, I, or for example, P here, right? From Python, I just want to extract P here. So how can I go with this? Just cal just go with the indexing, right? Zeroth index, first index, second index is nothing but my space. Likewise, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and 11th is nothing but the space 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so if I go for 15th index, I'll get the p value. Got it? Got it, everyone? After this, I have slicing. Okay, slicing is nothing but the process of obtaining range of characters or substring from given str object, okay, is called slicing. Okay, obtaining range of character, we are actually extracting some range, we are accessing some range, right? Slicing operation can be obtained with various syntaxes. Got it? Various syntaxes means we have syntax as begin, right? We are starting with some value, ending with some value, and there is one more parameter called as steps. Got it? This syntax gives range of characters or substring from given str obj, which is string object, from beginning index to end index. Okay, okay, end index is nothing but minus 1. We are starting, the Python indexing is starting from minus 1. Okay, and from forward, or I can say from backward side, we can say that the indexing is starting from minus 1. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. If I have a string is equals to Python, right? Python. So if I talk about forward indexing, forward indexing is nothing but starting from 0. Okay, I'll get the p value. If I go for negative indexing, negative indexing is nothing but minus 1, starting from minus 1. So it will start from this n. Okay, n is my -1, 0, O is my -2, H is my -3. Okay, if I go for this, so it will give me n value. Okay, value n. Got it, everyone? Please give me quick confirmation. There are 30 students and no one is replying. Okay. So slicing, we're done with slicing. After this, I have string handling. Okay. So what is the string handling? We have lots of operations to perform in string handling. What these are? Let's see. We know that a string is a collection or sequence. Sir, how come string 5 string -1 be same? Okay. As I told you, Pujit Reddy, we have two things in indexing, right? First is first is posit, positive indexing, and the second one is negative indexing. Got it? So positive indexing is nothing but we are starting from positive value. Got it? If you ever learn about this, we are starting like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. After this, 0 is there. After -1, right? After this -2. After this -3. Got it? So we are also having something like this. Okay. My positive indexing is starting from 0 and goes like this. And negative indexing starting from -1 and goes like this. Okay. Here also my positive value is nothing but 0 and 0 is starting of the indexing. Okay, the Python indexing is starting from 0 only and end with n-1, and we can also say negative Python indexing is starting from -1, which is nothing but the backward indexing. We are actually performing backward indexing so that it will have the value as -1 and which is n here, right? Got it or not? Got it or not? Hmm. Pujit Reddy, got it or not? I'm taking it as yes. Okay. So now after this we have, okay, I didn't go for slicing, right? Okay, just I have completed the indexing. Okay, so what is slicing? What is slicing? So string is nothing but the Python name, right? Here string is the value of a string is nothing but Python str object. Okay, now if I want just go for slicing also. So string, as I told you, slicing is some range, right? From something to something. As if I go for y to o, okay, y to, I just want to collect the value of y to o only. Okay, so how can I go for this? There are something called starting value. Starting value is nothing but we are actually going to calculate 0. 0 is nothing but p, and I want y. Y is nothing but 1. Okay, so starting value is 1. End value is nothing but n-1. N-1 can be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. After this 5, we'll go for 5. Great, Surya Chandra, you are great. 5. 5 means 5 minus 1. Then we'll get the O value. Sorry, from Y to O value. So 5, I'll go for 5. I can also take one more parameter called step. I'll explain this step in the list form. Okay. So I'll get the output as YTHO. Got it? So we also have something called negative index or negative slicing. How can I do this? Let's see. String of -1. -1 means this is my starting point, right? And -1 is nothing but here. -1 is nothing but n. Great. So n is my -1 value. Got it? So I am starting from n, ending with, I can go like -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Okay. I can go for -7. Okay. -7. Sorry, not 7. It will be like 0. Okay. Sorry. From starting from -1 to okay. Okay. To mm, okay, 6. Okay. So -1. Minus, I'm not getting this. It is like n, right? Okay, 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 okay. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. We'll actually take 6 value. Okay, okay. So actually we are starting from, it will actually, minus indexing is nothing but it will deduct all the values, right? It will actually eliminate all the values. Got it? So -6 means we are actually eliminating all the values. We are actually eliminating all the values and stored in something. If I go for a is equals to string, got it? So now a is nothing but the Python, means we are actually subtracting the value. Got it? So whatever I have this like Python, right? So we are actually subtracting the value from -1. Can I go for this? So it will actually, from starting from -1 to -6. -6 is nothing but here -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and -6 p. Okay, -6 is nothing but p, and we are starting from -6, which is p, and ending with -1. -1 is nothing but n. Okay, so it will actually deduct the n. It will actually deduct the n value. Okay, and gives the value. If I go for nothing here, it will print whole value, right? It will print whole value. If I go for -3, so it will give me only 3 value. Means my, from starting from -6 to end with -3. Okay. Now I have Python here, right? Can I go for reverse the Python? If I want to reverse this, I can go for ::(-1), right? ::(-1), which is nothing but we are actually printing everything, but but how this will work means -1 will start from here. Steps, this counts as steps. Steps is nothing but we are jumping that much, right? The steps indicate, if we are taking 2 here, so we'll jumping 2 times. Got it? So from minus means -1 step. -1 step starting from this index means from n. Okay. If I go for this, I'll get the value as reverse of that. Reverse of my object. Got it? Everyone got it or not? Everyone. Arif, Anjula. D Rajesh, what did you just? Okay, got it. So now the slicing is nothing but we are actually accessing some range from any string. Got it? We can also slice list. We can also use slicing as in tuples, right? So we'll see how these all are working, right, in later part. So let's start with string handling. What is a string handling? Let's go with this. We know that a string is a se- collection or sequence of characters, right? Enclosed within single quote, double quote, or triple quote. Got it? String data type is of type class str. Okay, str is nothing but a class. Got it? Now to do various operation, we have some kind of operations called first is capitalize. Okay, second is title, third is find, fourth is num, is alpha num, right? Sorry, is LNUM. Okay. Next is fifth is alpha. Next uh, is digit, right? Seventh is lower, is upper, is space, upper, lower, join, splits. So these are actually operations. So we need to perform in str object. Okay. Let's see one by one what these are. First of all, let's see capitalize. This function is used for capitalizing the given str data. Okay, let's go for this. If I have something called string is equals to something called, for example, I have Python is my favorite. Okay, Python is my favorite. So if I go for capitalizing it, string dot capitalize of. Okay, so this will actually give me, this is actually a function. Okay, this capitalize is a function which will give me the first letter of a sentence as a capital letter. Got it? First letter of a sentence as a capital letter. Got it or not, everyone? Everyone. काव्या यादव, मंजू कुमारी, मेहरूपा सुषमा, मोहम्मद सुहैब, मुजीब उर रहमान, मुरली कृष्णा, पुजित रेड्डी, रविचंदन रेड्डी. No one is here. Oh, got it? Sorry, Surya Chandra. Tell me again, sir, what? Any doubt here? Tell me again, sir. I didn't get you. Okay, I didn't get it. Okay, no problem. I'll explain. So I have the string as Python is my favorite. Got it? Which is all in the form of small letter. After using string dot means this is my string. Okay, string dot capitalize means we are actually capitalizing the first letter of any sentence. Got it? First letter of like this. P is now my capital. P is now getting the converted into capital letter. Okay. So now this P is converted in capital. Now this is easy, quite easy to understand. So second is title. This function is used for getting all word first character as capital. Got it? All word first character. For example, as string dot title, string dot title. It will give all the first letter or I can say character of a sentence as capital letter. Got it? So this is also quite easy to understand. Next is uh, find. Find is nothing but this function. Okay. This function is used for finding an index of the first occurrence of specific str data. Got it? It will actually give me the first occurrence of the data. Okay. For example, if I go for uh, string dot find of, let's go for s. Okay. So it will give me the eighth index, means the eighth index is the s value, is having s value. Got it? I am just trying to find where is my s, or where is the s value indicated in my, in this sentence. Python is my favorite. So in eighth index I got the s value. Everyone get it or not? Everyone? Okay. So now this is actually find. Now why it's not counting the spaces now? So this actually counting the space. Let's go for this. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Got it? S is in 8th place. This is actually counting space. Yeah. After counting all the string, means if we have something inside double or triple or single, the space will also count on that. Got it? Now let's go for is al new, means this function return true provided str data contain alphabets with digits, or only with digits, or only with alphabet. If I go for this, okay, let's go in my string object. Do I have any digits? Do I have any digits? Okay, so I don't have any digits. Okay, is okay, it will give false because I don't have any digits. Okay, I don't have any. If I go for this, okay, let's understand whether it will give us. No, so it is must to have at least a digit. Okay, if I go for 1, okay, if I go for 1, what's this? Is l n? Let's go for 1 2 1 2 3. Okay, okay, this is now actually giving me true value. Okay, this is actually giving me true value. If I go for string here, it will also give, again it will give me true value because I have 1 2 3 as well as string, right? String is nothing but str object. Got it? So it will give me, it will actually check whether we have is, means both alphanumeric and numeric, means both letters and digits Okay, it will check whether it will both letters and numbers or not. Got it? So now we have alpha is alpha. Is alpha is nothing but, let's check what it will do. String dot is alpha. Got it? Is alpha. It will give me false. Why? Because I don't have alpha numeric value or alphabets, right? I do have here 1, 2, 3 also. Let's go for this one. Okay. So now it will giving me true value, because now in this string variable I don't have any digits inside this. Got it? I don't have any digits. So this is actually is alpha. So how we can go for is digit? Okay, how we can go for is digit? So is digit is nothing but this function returns true provided str data contains only purely digits 0 to 9. Otherwise, it return false. Got it? It return false. Let's go for this. Okay, instead of str, you can string, you can use anything, right? So this is actually a variable. Okay, this is actually a variable. Okay. So now let's check string dot, what's that, is digit. Okay, it will give me true because we have actually digits inside this code. If I go for only string like Python, right? So it will give me false. It will give me false. If I go for 1, 2, 3 also, it will still, it is now giving me false, because it only checks it only checks whether the object has or object is having digits or not. If not, it will give us false value. Got it? Everyone? Shafiq Rahman, Pujit Reddy, Manju Kumari, Surya Chandra, everyone. Sonakshi, Mulli Krishna, Surya Chandra. Right. Okay. Got it? Now is digit also completed. Now next one is lower. These three and four, the okay, got it. These three are very important. You must need to understand this. After this is lower. What will it do? Means this function returns true provided the str data is completely available in lowercase. Otherwise, it return false. Means it actually gives only true if there is the str data which is completely available in lowercase. Got it? Let's go for this. Now this I'll just remove 1, 2, 3 and go for this string. And now string is nothing but the Python, right? If I go for, what's that, is lower, right? Is, sorry, string dot is lower, so it will give me true, because whatever the value we have, it is in the form of lowercase, right? If I go for something like this, this p is now my capital letter. Okay, so if I go for this will give me false value. Great. Okay, so this is actually the working of is lower, to finding whether we have the string or I can say the sentence as lower or upper. Okay, if I go for this only, it will give me false, oh sorry, true. Got it? Now after this is upper also just opposite of that. String dot is upper. Okay, is upper gives me false, because we don't have uppercase letter. Okay, still it's giving me false because it is must to have all the element as uppercase. Got it? So let's go for this. Let's go for this. So we'll get the true value. Got it? Everyone. D Rajesh, Sushma, everyone. Okay. So this is nothing but is upper. Now we'll go for is space. What is this is space? This function returns true provided str data containing purely space. What it means? If we have something like okay, uh let's go for name. Okay, name is equals to okay, let's say address is equals to nothing but Panja Gupta Hyderabad. So I have something called Panjagutta Hyderabad, right? But in between this, I have space also, right? So if I if I want to check whether this is having space or not, I'll use the function as is space of. So it will give me sorry false. Why it is giving me false? Okay. So it actually having space, but it is giving me false. Why? Because this is this will check whether the string having purely space or not. Okay, let's go for this. I have purely space now. Okay, nothing is written here. So it will give me true value. Got it? If I written A here, right, it will give me false. Means it is must to have pure space. Got it? So this is actually is space. Now upper and lower. We are actually converting all the values to uppercase and lowercase. Let's see how we can. So let's go for string only, right? String. String is nothing but 5. Let's go for lower first because we have already uppercase. String dot lower. So it will give me Python as lowercase. If I go for if I go for okay, let's go for a is equals to string and a value is nothing but lowercase python, right? Now if I want to convert this a value is nothing but a small letter of python, right? If I want to convert this a letter into uppercase, okay, so I'll convert this into uppercase like this, a dot upper of, okay, a dot upper of, and this upper is nothing but a function, this lower is nothing but a function. Everything which is having some parenthesis like this is called a function. Got it? So lastly, okay, so now upper and lower is completed. Next one is join. Join is nothing but this function is used concatenating all the sequence of values which are available in the form of str. Got it? If I have str1, right, if I have syntax is nothing but str1 dot join of iterable obj. Got it? Here iterable obj contain multiple values in the form of str. Let's go for this. If I have a string, right, string is python, and I want to just join python is my favorite. Got it? Python is my favorite. So I can easily use string dot join of whatever I want is my favorite. Got it? So it will give me like, it will give me like Python. After I, there is something called Python because we are actually joining it. Okay, we are actually joining it. I, after I, we have Python here, right? After S also we have Python. After space we have Python. After M we have Python. We are actually joining all this. Like I can go for one. Okay, one. Let's go for uh, I can go multiple because we are actually using multiple string, right? So I can go for I love I Python. Again is after space we'll join the Python. After L we'll get the Python. After O Python, V Python, E Python, right? So we are actually joining it after every letter. After every letter. Got it? I can go for one more thing. Okay, I can go for like this. Uh, I love. Okay, dot join of str or a string. Okay, so this will actually go with every letter of P string, which is Python, and concatenate it with a I and love. Okay, so as you can see, after P will have I. After love we have Y. Okay. Again after Y, I, love. After I we have space. Okay. So this is actually concatenating every element, right? Every element. Got it? Everyone? Everyone. Okay. Now we have split. This function is used for splitting the given str data into different tokens based splitting values. Okay, the default split value is space. This function returns splitting values in the form of list. Okay, let's go for this. For example, uh, I can go for address. Address is equals to Punjab Gupta Hyderabad. Okay, now if I want to just split this address of address dot split of something called like this. Okay, this will actually this will actually okay, I need to go like this one. Okay, let's go for something called this. 1 2 3. Okay, let's stop just this now. Python is my favorite. Okay, if I go for this I'll get the space. Okay, if I go for something only space, it will give me like Python. After Python there is one thing called comma. Okay, so everything is now converted into one list element. Got it? So now my str object is nothing but string object is now into this list. Okay, so now every word is now my element in this list. Like Python is one particular element, is now one particular element, my is now one particular element, and favorite is also a particular element here. Got it or not, everyone? If I store in something called ADDR. Okay, ADDR. And if I go for ADDR, I'll get all the list like that only, right? I'll get all the list. And if I want to extract something from this list, I can go for indexing. Okay. If I want to extract Python only, I'll get the Python only from it. Okay. Okay. Let's go. ADDR of 0. I'll get the Python, right? ADDR of 1. I'll get the individual elements. Got it? I can I can extract or I can access the individual element by this. So first, what we did, we actually did like split the values. Okay, split every values in the form of space. Okay, that space count will actually this split function actually extract the space. Okay, and it will actually eliminate the space from this sentence and actually segregate every element. Okay, segregate every element like Python. After space, it will take only is. After that space, it will take my. After this space, it will count favorite only, right? So this is actually a split function. How we can use split function like this one? Every time if we don't give anything, right, like this will take empty as space only. Got it? This will take empty as space only. I can go for this also. I can also give space. Okay, I can give space. So it will take the same only. Got it, everyone? Got it? So after this, till now, everyone, is there any doubt? Is there any doubt to anyone till now? Any topic? We have covered lots of things. Just ask me if anyone is having some doubt or okay. Thank you. Now, if I go ahead of this, we have operators and expression in Python, right? What this is? Operator is nothing but, okay, let me explain what is operator and what is operand. Okay, if 10 plus 20 is my 10 plus 20 is my operation. Got it? 10 plus 20 is my operation. What operation I am performing here? What operation I am performing here? This is nothing but addition. Got it? So if I go for this, my 10 and 20 value, 10 and 20 value is nothing but which app using, sir? This is actually a Jupyter notebook. Okay, this is actually a Jupyter notebook, and which you can found inside the Anaconda environment. Okay, so you can download this by, okay, let me explain you from where I can. Anaconda, let's go for Anaconda download. After this, you have Anaconda installer. Okay, okay, not okay, no, not this. Okay, this one. Here you can see Anaconda distribution, right? For Windows, whatever you have, you just click here only. Okay, so for Windows, you can download it from here. After this, you will get some interface. Just click on that or just enter on that, and you will find the Jupyter notebook. Okay, and if it asks for installing it, just install that. Okay, so here 10 and 20 is nothing but the operand. Okay, 10 and 20 is nothing but the operand, and the sign positive. Okay, the sign positive is nothing but operator. Got it? Everyone, everyone. 10 and 20 is my operand. Okay, and the sign in between this is nothing but operator. Got it? So this is actually what is operand and what is operator. Okay. So if any operator connected with two or more object or variable, then it is called expression. Got it? So this is actually my expression. Okay. Now this operator is now connected with these two operand. Now this is called the expression. Got it? This is called the expression. Now after this, if I go for seven operators, we have seven types of operators in Python, right? I'll cover all this as much as possible, but if times allows, I'll go for membership operators as well as identity operator also. Okay. So for this, now I have something called arithmetic operator. After this, I have assignment, relational, logical, bitwise, which is quite important. Bitwise is more important. Okay, and the two are membership and identity. Okay, let's go ahead with arithmetic operator. What is arithmetic operator? Right, we have something called as arithmetic operator, which is to perform arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, etc. Okay, we can perform multiplication, addition, subtraction, division. Okay, division, and these are some symbols. Okay, symbols for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, float division, modulo. Okay, modulo. Okay, modulo and exponential. Got it? So let's one by one try to find out how we can actually solve this arithmetic operator. Okay, so ARDT is equals to, okay, let's go for only add. Add is equals to, we are going to add something. Okay, we are going to add something. So let's go for A is equals to 10. Okay, A is equals to 10, B is equals to 92. Okay, if I go for addition, A plus B, it will actually give me the value 102. Okay, this is quite easy format. Okay, this is quite easy form. So you can understand what is addition, what is subtraction. Okay, from this only, if I go for A minus B, so it will give me minus 82, because A is nothing but 10 and B is nothing but 92. Okay, now next one is multiplication. Next, if I go for multiply both this element A into B, okay, in Python or in any language, we are actually having one symbol as multiplication, which is nothing but asterisk. Okay, we are actually using asterisk to multiply any elements. Okay, so the answer is 920. After this, I have division. Okay, if I go for divide both of the element A divided by B, I got the value 0.10866. This is the actual answer of this. Okay, if I go for float division, it actually give me quotient. Okay, A double slash B. Okay, It is called float. It is called float division. Okay. This is will actually give me question. Okay. After this, I have percent. Percent is nothing but modulo division. Okay. Modulo division. Let's go for A is equals to 10 and B is equals to 2. Okay. So A division by 2 or sorry B. Okay. I'll get the value as 0 because it is clearly divisible by 2. Okay. And the remaining part means remainder will be 0 here. Got it? So it will give me the reminder of that. This will give me the question. Sorry. This will give me the reminder. Okay. After this, that I have just one thing called exponential, which give me whatever value we have, the exponent of that means 100. We are actually multiplying. Okay, we are actually multiplying the value, or I can say square of this. If I go for this 3, okay, if I go for this 3, I'll get the cube of this. So on, we can add the value also. Okay, so I'll get the quadral of this. Okay, I can get this. So exponential is nothing but we are actually multiplying the number of times. Okay. After this, I have assignment operator. Okay. Is anyone getting doubt in this topic? This is quite simple. We can easily extract this. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So now we have something called assignment operator. What this is? The purpose of assignment operator is that to assign or transfer right hand side, okay, right hand side value or expression value to the left hand side expression value. We have two things. One is single line assignment and one is multi line assignment. Okay, we have single line assignment and multi line assignment. If I go for number is equals to 1 2 3 1 3 2 4 5 6, okay, so this is called actually a single line assignment. We are actually assigning this is only a single variable and I am assigning some single digit, or I can say single integer value into this variable, right? So this is actually a single line assignment. If I go for multi-line assignment, I can go for number and pin, and one more thing, I can go for roll number. Okay, roll number, roll number. Okay. Now we are actually assigning one by one through this position. First position is for number, right? I can go for 1 2 3. After this, second position is nothing but pin. Pin can be anything, 50006. Okay. Now roll number can be also anything like this. So now my first 1 2 3 is now assigning to number. My this 50006 is now assigning to pin, and 324232 is assigning to roll number. Got it? This is called actually a multi-line assignment. Everyone got it? Everyone got it or not? Okay. So can anyone explain me what is swapping? What is swapping? Hmm. Mujibur Rahman. Can you explain me what is swapping? Change the value or interchange the value. Great. Okay. Surya Chandra, you are correct. So we are actually in swapping. We have some program for swapping two numbers or two digits. Okay. So we are swapping something to something. Like if I want, if I have A and B, I want, okay, I want the value as B and A, like this one, right? So how can we go for this? For example, A is equals to 10, okay? B is equals to 20. I want A, value of A will become 20 and value of B become 10, right? So this is actually called swiping. So I can go for print of before swapping. Okay, before swapping, can go for print of okay. Now I can go for before swapping. My value of A is nothing but value of A and B are, I can go for A and B. Okay, this will actually give me the value of A and B. Now, after this swapping, how can we swap this? A comma B, A comma B. Value of A is nothing but 10 here. Value of B is nothing but 20 here. I am going to assign as A as B and B as A. So this is actually swapping. We are assigning the value of A as B and the value of B as A. Okay. Now print of something called this multiply by 20. Okay, and I can go for print of after swapping. Okay, after swapping, I can go for print of uh, value of A and B. Okay, after swapping. Okay, after swapping, I can get it easily by just writing A comma B. Okay, now if I run before swapping, I have the value as 10 and 20. Okay, now after swapping, value of A and B, okay, after swapping is 20 and 10. Got it or not, everyone? Everyone. Okay, so we are actually using multi-line assignment here. Got it? Great. We have 30 people. We have 30 people, but only few people, means 5 or 6 people are responding here. Remaining are just sleeping. Okay, thank you. Thank you for response. Now we can now see the assignment operator. Okay, assignment operator is done now. I can go for relational operator. Okay, what is actually a relational operator? Okay, now relational operator is nothing but which is to compare two or more values. Okay, this is actually comparing two or more values. If two or more object or variables connect with relational operator, then it is called relational expression. How we can say this is relational expression? Which is actually connecting or comparing two elements. Okay. let's go for this. We have something called greater than, we have something called less than, equality, not equals to, greater than or equals to, less than or equals to. One by one, let's see how we can actually perform these operations. Okay, so 10 is greater than 20. Can anyone answer me what would be the answer of this? What will be the answer of this? Can anyone tell me? Just
False.
great, false. Because this is actually a false statement. 10 is not greater than 20. Okay. If I go for 20 is less than 30, this will give me true value. Got it? So we are actually using this to compare whether the first number is greater or smaller than the second number or not. Okay, got it everyone? Likewise, we have greater and smaller. Okay, likewise, we have something called equality. Great, we have something called equality. If my a value is having value as 10, okay, or I can go for 10 is equals to 9. Is it right or wrong? Because it will check the equality, whether the number is equal to the next number is or not. So can anyone tell me what would be the answer of this?
False.
False. Great. Because 10 is not equals to 9. But if I go for 10 is equals to 10, it will give me true value. Okay. Because we are actually checking whether the number is equal to number or not. Okay. Now we can go for not equals to. Not equals to checks 10 is not equals to, not sorry, 10 is not equals to 10. Is it a true statement or false?
False.
False,
False.
because we are actually having not equals to operator. So not equals to gives, if the condition is true, then it will give true. So 10 is not equals to 10. So 10 is equals to 10. Okay, right? So that's why it will give me false value. The statement is false here, right? Now if I go for less than, greater than or equals to, greater than or equals to 10, greater than or equals to 9. Okay, this will give me true value because 10 is greater than, okay, 10 is greater than 9. If I go for 10 is greater than or equals to 10, in case of 10 is greater than 10, it will give me false value, right? But in case of 10 is greater than or equals to, because it is checking also that it is, whether the number is equals to that number or not. Okay, it is also checking the equal thing. Okay, equality also. So likewise we have less than or equals to also. Okay, 1 is less than or equals to 2, this will give me true value. 1 is sorry less than or equals to 1, this will give me true. Okay, but 1 is less than 1, it will give me false value. Got it everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So after this we have, will cover what are the topics we just covered? We just covered arithmetic operator, assignment operator, relational operator. Okay, next is logical operator. Logical operator. So what is logical operator? What is logical operator? The purpose of logical operator is that to compare the result of two or more relations expressions. Okay, this is also for comparing the things but in the form of some logical concept called and or not. Okay, if two or more relational expression connected with logical operator, then it is called logical expression or compound condition, and it can evaluate either to be true or false. Okay, let me explain you in detail about this operator. Okay, let me open one thing called, let me open the notepad. Okay, can go for edit plus. Okay. So let's take A. Okay, let's take A, or I can go for statement 1. Okay, statement 1. After this, let's take statement 2. Okay, and after we'll get the result. Okay, now this is actually the thing. Now let's go for statement 1. If my statement, okay, let's go for only checking this, right? I'll get 0 after this. If my statement is 0 and 0, it will give me the value as, because I am talking about the AND operator. Okay, the AND operator. Let's go for okay. AND operator. AND operator. Okay, so it will give me the value as 0. If I go for 0, the next value is something called 1. Next value is, the answer would be, AND is nothing but it is must to have at least one, sorry, it is must to have both the element as 1. 1 and 0 is indicating, 0 indicates what? False. Okay, everyone. 0 indicates what? False. Okay, and 1 indicates true. So in what AND operator will says that it is must to have both the element as true, otherwise it will give me false. So in this, statement 1 has is having the value as 0, statement 2 is having the value as 1. So this is not correct for AND operator. Okay, again it will give me 0. If I go for if I go for and 1 and 0, okay, again it will give me 0, because the rule says it is must to have both the element as true here. Got it? If I go for 1 and 1, I'll get the value as 1. Got it? I'll get the value as 1, because both the element here is now true. Okay, you can say this as false also, you can say this 1 as true also. Everyone got it or not? What is AND operator? Got it. Great. So this is actually a AND operator. If I go for same as OR operator, if I go for same as OR operator, so let's go for OR operator. Okay, OR operator. So statement 1. So if OR operator says it is must to have at least 1 as true. So in this case, 0 0 is nothing but 0. This is true here. but 0 1, at least one condition should be true. Okay, so here statement 0 is 0, yes, statement 1 is 0, but statement 2 is having the value as true value, so it will give us the result as true. Now in statement 1 I have one value, statement 2 I have 0, at least one means now this is actually following the rules. Okay, now this will be true value, and 1 means true, and true is nothing but true only. Got it everyone? Got it or not? Everyone. Now last one we have is called not operator. Not operator is nothing but we are actually dealing with if statement 1. Okay, statement 1, and there should be one thing called result. Okay, result. So statement 1 is nothing but if my statement is 0, if my statement is 0, this will give me 1 value. If my statement is 1, this will give me the 0 value. Means if my value is false, the not operator will give me the not operator. Not operator. Okay. Not operator will give me the value as 1. Means if false, then true. If true, then false. Got it? This is also called as complement operator. Okay. It just inverse the thing. Like 0 as 1 and 1 as 0. Got it everyone? This is and, this is or, and this is not. And means it is must to have both the condition as true. Okay. Or operator means it is must to have at least one condition as true. And in not operator, what we did is it is must to have, sorry, not 0 means it will give the result as 1, and 1 it will give the result as 0. Okay, false, true, true, and false. Got it everyone? Now this is actually logical operator. Now let's go for bitwise operator. How we can solve the bitwise operator. Got it? So the purpose of bitwise operator is that to perform the operation on integer data only. Got it? Integer data in the form of bit by bit. Okay, bit by bit. What is bit? I'll explain you later. Bitwise operators applicable on integer data but not on floating point values. Okay, because the system only takes binary language, right, which is in the form of bit. So we are actually having only integer data. System don't know the floating point value. Okay, so that it to only convert the integer value into bit, bit by bit. Okay, means bit only. So bitwise operators first convert integer data into binary form. Okay, let me explain you how we can actually convert this. First I'll explain you how we can convert this. After that, okay, now we'll continue with we'll continue with bitwise bitwise operator. Okay, bitwise operator. And now let's go with, first of all, let me explain you how to convert any number into bits. Okay, so for this I can go for let's calculate bit of 20. How can I go for this? Let's calculate bit of 20. So let me go with this only. Okay. Mm, so this one. Okay. So let's go for this. I have 20 here. Okay. Sorry. I have uh, 20 here. Okay. Now, if I go for just try to calculate the bit of this 20. Okay. Bit of this 20. How can we do this? Okay. Okay. So first of all, 2, because binary is always indicated as, or the, what I can say, the base of binary language or binary is 2. Okay. So always calculate it with 2. Okay. So how we can go with this? This actually gives me 10 value, right? 10 here. Okay. So 10. After this, after this actually gives me the reminder as 0. Okay. Now this gives me 0. Okay. Now again with 2. Again with 2. This will gives me 5. Okay. This will give me 5. Again it will give me the reminder as 0. Okay. Okay, let me look at this. After this, again go for 2. This will give, sorry, this will give me the value as 2 only, right? Not 2.5. This will give me 2. The reminder will be, what would be the reminder here? What
One,
would be, sorry,
one.
1. Okay. After this, okay, again, let me look at this. Okay. If I go for this, it will give me 1. Okay. Again, if I go for 2 here, 2 here, it will give me the value as, it will be like here only. It will give me the 0 and the reminder is 1. Okay. Got it or not? Everyone?
Got
Okay.
it, sir.
Okay. Let me explain you with something here. Right?
Sir, in the previous example,
Okay.
it is 1 and the quotient is 0. Sorry,
Sorry.
remainder is 0.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Okay. Let me explain you with some example. Okay. 20. bit into binary. Okay. So how can we convert this? We can go like divide 20 with 2. 2 is my base. Got it? 2 is my base here. So I can divide 20 by 2, which I'll get the 10 and the remainder is 0. Here 10 by 2, I'll get the value as 5. The remainder is 0 again. After this, I'll get the value as 2, but the remainder is 1. Okay. After this, 2 by 2. 2 by 2 means 1. I'll get the remainder as 0. And 1 by 2 is nothing but 0 and the remainder is 1. Okay. So, my value would be like 1 0 1 0 1 0 0. From here 0 1, see, from 0 1, okay, from 0 1 again 0 1 0 0. This will goes like this, right? This will goes like this, as you can see here. Okay. Okay, let's go for this. So if you go like this, like 1 is my, like 10100. Okay, so the binary value of 20 is nothing but 10100. Got it? Everyone got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go for one more example. Let's go for 30, binary of 30. Okay, binary of 30 is nothing but will actually again multiply, divide 30 divided by 2, which is nothing but 15. Okay, this is purely divided. Okay, after this we'll get the remainder as 0. Again 15 by 2. Okay, why we are using 2? Why we are using 2? Anyone?
Since
Who
it's
is
a
a
binary
binary?
number.
Yeah, great. So 2 is a binary, so the base is nothing but 2 only. Okay, binary, we are using binary. After this, after all the division, I'll get the value as 11110. Okay, got it everyone? So we'll go like this: 111111 and 0. Okay, so the binary of 30 is nothing but 1111 and 0. Everyone got it? Everyone? Yeah, great. So after this, we'll have something called bitwise left shift operator. What is this bitwise left shift operator? Okay, how we can check actually? How we can check through programming? Bin of 20. It will give me the value as 10100. Is it right or not? The previously what we did, the answer is same or not?
Same, sir.
Same, na? So always remember, binary is indicated as 0b. Okay, binary is indicated as 0 and b. So for binary of 30, binary of 30, is it same or different?
Same, sir.
Same, right? So this is also a binary. Okay, if I go for octal, octal of 30, octal of 30 is nothing but 36. I'll explain you this also. Okay, we don't have that much time, so I'll not explaining this. Okay, so for this, okay, so can anyone tell me what is the binary of 45? Binary of 45.
101101.
101101.
Yes.
45. 101101. Great. Okay, who is this?
Myself, Mujib.
Yeah, great. So you got the answer. Okay, one more example. Just go for 64. Bin of 64. Binary of 64. Or I can, okay, go for 64 only.
1 6 times 0.
1 6 times
0.
0.
5 times 0.
Go for 65. Okay, let me check what is 1 6 times 0. Go for 65. Okay, someone, Srija says 1 5 times 0 and 1. Okay, let's check. 1 5 times 0 and 1.
1,
Okay,
1,
now I think you all got it, right? So how we can convert any number into binary, you know now, right? Everyone. After this, how can we convert actually the binary, or I can say, yeah, the binary into octal. Octal is nothing but the base is, can anyone say what is the base of octal? Can anyone say?
8, sir.
Sorry, 8. Great. So let's continue with octal. How we can convert the value, any value with octal. Okay, let's go for this. So instead of using 2 is nothing but for binary, right? So instead of using 2, 30 is actually a decimal value, right? 30 is actually a decimal, and I can convert it into octal also. How? Let's go for this. 30 of 10 means this is actually a decimal. So after this, remind 30 divided by 8. Okay, value is 3, remainder is 6. 3 divided by 8, I got 0, remainder is 3. So the value is nothing but 3 and 6. Got it or not, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Let's find the value of 55. Okay, the value of 55 is nothing but after conversion of decimal to octal. Okay, decimal to octal, will get the value as 67. Okay, why? Because 55 divided by 8 will get the value 6 and remainder is 7. 6 by 8 will get the remainder 0 and the value is the remainder is 6. Okay, so we'll get the value as the octal value as 67. Everyone get it or not?
So,
Getting my point? Okay, so how we can convert actually octal into, or I can say decimal into hexadecimal, just by dividing this, same thing, same process, right? Same process. So you know binary to, okay, binary to hexadecimal. Okay, So this will actually gives the number 55 is too big or is a invalid number, right? So we cannot convert this binary into hexadecimal. Okay, I can go for 20. Okay, sorry, not hexadecimal. We can convert it.
Sir, 20 is not binary, no, sir.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Okay, I can go for like this. Okay, so I can go for this also. I can go for hexadecimal also. So this will actually give us. Okay, let's go for 20. Before actually converting this 20 into hexadecimal, we need to convert it into binary first. Got it? So octal to binary conversion. First, we'll convert this octal to binary. After this, group each value of step 1 means we'll actually, what we'll going to do here is we'll group it, right? 0 1 0. I can go for 1 0 0 0 0. Okay. Now this is my actually binary. Now the third step is nothing but we are actually converting this binary into 8-bit octal, 8-bit binary digit. Okay, 8-bit means we are actually adding. Here we have 0 1 2 3 4 5. Here we have 5-bit. Okay, we have 5-bit, but we want to change this 5-bit in 8-bit. So we'll adding some zeros before this value. Okay, before this one value. So we'll get 0 0 0. After that, this 1 0 0 0 0. Okay. After this, we can easily convert this. How we can convert this? How we can convert this? So the octal 20 is equivalent to 10. Okay. In hexadecimal. To convert from binary to hexadecimal, we use the following table. Okay. For 0, we have something called, in 4-bit we have 0000. For 1 I have 0001. For second value we have 0010. Likewise we have these things. Okay, so we can convert this 1001. Okay, so this is nothing but 000. So the value of 20 is nothing but in hexadecimal 10, in decimal 16. Okay, which is also called G. Or okay, not G, we are not actually indicating as G, but here it written G. Okay, the octal should be 20. So we are actually converting this 20 into hexadecimal, which is nothing but 10 only. Got it? How we can convert this? Everyone got it or not? We can convert it like this one. So you have something hexadecimal, you have something chart table like this, right? You can easily know the things. Okay, for 16 in binary we have something called this, in octal we have this, in hexa this, and for decimal value we have 16. Okay, for 17 we have hexa as 11, 21, 1001. Got it, everyone? You can know everything
Got it,
in
sir.
this table. Got it, no? Great. Okay, so actually there's less time now. So let's take only bitwise left shift operator. Okay, let's take only bitwise left shift operator, and I'll give you some assignment also. You can post it in the group, WhatsApp group. Okay, or you can show me tomorrow also. Okay, so let's explain what is actually left shift shift operator. Okay. Left shift operator is nothing but if I have value, okay, uh, okay, let's take 20 left shift. Left shift indicated as this, okay, 2 times less than, but this is actually called left shift, bitwise left shift operator. Okay, everyone get it or not? Getting it or not? Okay, so 20 left shift 2 means we are actually shifting 2 bits. Okay, we are actually shifting 2 bits of this 20. Okay, so let's go for 80. 80 is my value of 20. How we can calculate this? Let's see this. Let's see this. So we can go for this. How to? Okay. So this is actually the bit. We have what bit? 10100. Okay. 10. Go for this one. Okay. So for 20, what bit we have? 10. What's that? 10. 10. 100.
100.
100. Okay. So now this is in what form? The number of bit is, can anyone tell me the number of bit here is? Not binary, Srija. I'm just asking you what is the number of bit, the length of bit. Bit is nothing but individual bit, 5, right? So we have 5 bit here, okay, and I just want to convert this 5 bit into 8 bit so that we can actually solve this. Okay, so for this we'll actually adding 3 bit before this. Okay, before this. Now I will have the 8 bit value. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 7 8. 8 bit is here, right? Got it? So I can go
Yes, sir.
for what we are doing here is, we are doing here 2 time left shift. Okay, 2 time left shift. So we'll actually eliminate this 2, means it actually deducted. We are actually eliminating this 2. Okay, left shift means we are actually shifting this bit, deleting this bit, and in the place of that bit, this 0 will comes to this place, this 1 will comes to this 0 place. Got it everyone? Got it everyone or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this 20 will eliminate it. After this, again I have what number of bits?
6 digits.
6 bits. Okay, and again I need to convert this into 8. So I'll just need to add 2 bit after this number. After this number. So now this value is now become 8 bit value. Got it everyone? Got it everyone
Yes,
or
sir.
not? Okay. So now I can go like for this 2 to the for this 0, my value should be like 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 0. Okay, let me explain you with easy. This 0 indicates from, we are actually starting from this point, right? We are starting from this point. This should be 2 to the power 0. After this 2 to the power 1. After this 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 1 is my 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5, 2 to the power 6 and 2 to the power 7. From starting from 2 to the power 0 to 2 to the power 7. Got it everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what we need to do is we are actually going to add every power. Okay. Every power here. So for this I can go for 2 to the, don't get confused because I am using 2 to the power like this one, right? 2 to the power 0. After this 2 to the power, okay, here 2 to the power 0 is nothing but this only, right? 2 to the power 0 is nothing but this only. So we are actually multiplying it with 0. And anything which is multiplying with 0 is nothing but
0.
okay. Give me just a second. No? Okay, so Srija says answer is 72. No, Srija, this should be 80 only because I just solved this right here. Here, the 20 left shift 2 is nothing but 80. So let me explain. 2 to the power 0 means this is completed. Now 2 to the power 1. Again 2 to the power 1. 2 to the power 1 is now multiplying with 0 only, right? 0 only. Got it? And anything multiplying with 0 is nothing but 0. So 0, 0, 0, 0, right? 2 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So after calculating all these things, I'll get 2 to the power, 2 to the power 5 here, right? Multiplying with
1.
1, okay? Multiplying with 1. After this plus 2 to the power 6 and this is 2 to the power 2 to the power, what is this?
7.
7, right? Which is also multiplying with 1 only. And again, this 0 will be 0 only. Okay. Just solve this. Can we get 80? Srija says, sorry, sir, 80. So you are getting the answer as 80. Okay. So everyone getting 80 answer or not? 2 to the power 5 multiplied by 1 plus 2 to the power 7 multiplying with 1. Everyone getting the same answer?
Sir, it's 2 to the power of 4 multiplied by 1.
Okay, 2 to the okay, 2 to the power 4. I'm sorry. And 2 to the power 5 and 6, right?
6.
Okay. So answer is 80 or not? 64 plus 16, right? 2 to the power 6 is nothing but 64 and 2 to the power 4 is nothing but 16, right?
80.
So we'll get the answer as 80. Everyone got it?
Yes.
Okay. So for the basics, I'm just giving you some assignment to do. Okay. First is just find me 3 to the 3 left shift 2. Okay. Second is 30 left shift 3. Third one is 45 left shift 2, and fourth one is 64 left shift 0, sorry, 3. Okay, or I can go for 2 only. So this is 4 left shift operator. Okay, so you need to perform, and if you all gets the answer, just post it in the group, or just share the screen tomorrow for this. Okay, or you can tell me the answer also. Okay, just give me quick confirmation.
Okay, sir.
Okay, any doubt? Anyone is having any doubt in this bitwise operator? I just completed the left shift. Okay, due to this time issue, I didn't complete this, but I am trying to complete tomorrow this topic. Okay, I will try to complete this tomorrow. Okay, so if anyone is having doubt, just ask me the question in the group. I'll answer all the questions in that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So shall we done with this? Shall I stop the class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Okay. So one more thing. We are actually planning to conduct one quiz also. Okay. And for that we'll also giving some prizes. Okay. So after fourth means in 5 days. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. So quiz will be announced, and whatever the quiz question, I'll actually, and whatever the date we'll decide, I'll actually tell you. Okay. So for now, okay, done with this. Bye. One more thing. Everyone must to complete the 5 day session, right? Everyone has to complete the 5 day session. Okay. Then only we'll giving you the certificate. Okay, the course completion certificate. After that we'll give you that. Okay. 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 Rock Gaming YT and Sushmita, uh, could you please send the mail ID and phone number in this chat box if you are here? Sushmita Chari. Sushmita Chari is here, and Rock Gaming. Sushmita Chari, are you there? Yeah, so just share. Okay, personally, just share me the phone number and email ID. And one more thing, who is Rock Gaming? Rock Gaming, YT. Rock Gaming YT. Sushmita, you can send it direct message. Yes, sir. You can send me direct message also. Okay, Rock Gaming. Yes. Ah, you can live. You can live. Rohit Ramesh 2810 @gmail.com. Right. Sushmita Chari. Got it? Got it. Hmm. Okay, Srikanth already sent. Okay, Srikanth is different. Sushmita Rajkonda. Okay, same person, sir. Okay. Okay.